From a championship cornhole player to fighting his own body for control, Kansas native and father of 7, Bryan Abbe has never been one to give up.
It didn't seem real. I mean, it's something you never would expect to happen in your life. So I started realizing more and more that I can't walk. Finally realized I can't move at all.
He had a condition called transverse myelitis, which affected his spinal cord. It's basically a situation where the body sort of ends up attacking itself.
After nearly a month-long stay in the intensive care unit at Wesley Medical Center in Wichita, Kansas, Bryan arrived at Madonna's specialized spinal cord injury program in need of support to regain independence.
He couldn't support himself up, he couldn't sit edge of bed, he couldn't sit edge of mat by himself, and we really needed 2 people to even transfer him from his bed to his chair.
Unable to move his legs or even sit upright.
Keep him coming forward.
2 months later, Bryan walked out of Madonna's front doors.
He had a larger recovery than we typically see. I mean, it was just like almost a day by day, if not week by week, that we would see him, where he's, started with just wiggling the toes, and then it started with the ankles, and then pretty soon his whole legs he was able to move.
I improve every day, I'm telling you, every day.
First, physical therapists made it a priority to get Bryan out of his wheelchair and moving. No stranger to practice and patience. Bryan stayed motivated as they incorporated his favorite hobbies into therapies.
I got to play basketball in the wheelchair. I got to go bowling. I learned how to swim again.
At a very young age, he proved himself to be a dedicated athlete, so they made therapies competitive and tested his skills using specialized technology. He trained on the proprio to improve his balance and trunk strength. The DynoVision let Bryan's care team evaluate his neurological function. Madonna's occupational therapist didn't stop there. The driving simulator allowed him to practice regaining his independence on the road.
We actually started the DynoVision probably the first week that he was here at Madonna. He was wheelchair level, and we just did the DynoVision from his wheelchair level, and he had so little trunk control that he was kind of like a little floppy fish almost. And it was tough for him. After that, we needed a long rest break just to kind of re-engage in things. But after a couple weeks, we started doing the DynoVision from standing even, and not only did he hit the criteria that we needed for some of those return to driving readiness skills, he actually exceeded that exponentially.
I can drive. So they got this special machine called the Locomat, and I tell you what, it brought tears to my eyes because I couldn't move my feet forward, but it moved it for you like you're walking.
From the Locomat to standing tall in the light gait bodyweight support harness. Weeks later, he started walking fully on his own, using Madonna's eye care motorized elliptical, improving his balance and coordination.
I like it. Last time my girlfriend and my kids actually got to see me was laying in the hospital bed in Wichita, Kansas. We're all like friends and family here. I feel blessed where I ended up here.